$55,000 in 6 hours.
Ever stayed out for long, though.
I just can make the work move how we need it to. Don't you want to know what you're moving for? If I gotta answer that, should be time.
Wherever it's strictly business, never personal. In and out. Kill my fucking brother, bitch.
Fuck down now!
You know what come with this here, man?
Get the fuck down now!
You ready for the latest fish play? What you gonna do? Niggas our man's laying out in the bus and water shit.
One new game lasts forever.
So, what you saying? He went out the game? Look, I'm sorry, but a girl I called in cool.
And hello, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I got a little late start today. How y'all doing? Please click like and share if you haven't done so already. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Thank you for coming out, being with me tonight. Thank you, BB Rock. That's my son's, one of the episodes, my son's TV series called Voids. I did a little camera work on that. And yeah, but that episode you saw, that was the episode my son wrote, and he starred in it. So very proud of him. Very proud of him. Very, very proud of him. So let's just get on into it, because I ain't gonna hold y'all long, because I got a lot. Just got a lot on my mind and stuff. Mother's Day Sunday, and I've been dreading it. This is the second Mother's Day without my mom. She died last February. And so last year was the first Mother's Day and her first birthday in June. And it's all back around again. It's just real. It hasn't been 15 months. So it's all hitting me. But I know she's with God. She's with my Father for all eternity. And she's in a better place. No more sickness, no more suffering. And that gives me comfort. And the fact that I didn't wait until the end to tell her how much she meant to me and how much I loved her and appreciated her. I told her all my life. So she knew. And my dad did too. So I hold on to that and the good memories, and I don't dwell on the past. Some days are good, some days are bad. Today wasn't a good day at all. I can't lie. I wasn't feeling good. Today was one of those days I just was honest. I had a transparent moment. Thank you, Abba Love. I just was like, I'm not doing okay. And that's okay. I mean, that's part of the healing process. So yeah. But anyway, it has come across my desk. As you know, a crime was committed in September of 2022. This marriage certificate, I sent off for a copy of it. I get this an official copy. I paid for it. It was mailed to me. I had the emails to prove that I obtained an official copy. This is not a Photoshop job. This is an actual wedding marriage certificate. You can see it's September 22nd, 2022. Took place in the city of Sandy Springs, Georgia. You can see who officiated the wedding, and you can see the two people that got married. And you already know the backstory to this whole situation, so I don't have to go into it. And when people found out that I had this document in my possession, they did a full tailspin. They tried to do damage control as best they could, because I got this I sent off for it back in late February, early part of March, and it arrived early part of March, I think. And I sat on it for a minute. But when people found out I had it, they had to hurry up and do something real quick. And what did they do? Glad you asked. What did they do? They went out and did this. On March 19th of this year, almost 2 years later, the marriage got annulled. But it gets better. I'm going to just leave that up there for those of you who haven't seen this. This is the annulment that took place less than a month and a half ago. Let's see. Yeah, a month and a half ago. Maybe a week or two after I got my hands on the original marriage license. Yeah. This document got filed. Now, this is a certified copy of the annulment. You can see all the little seal in the top part. This is an official copy. And you see the instruction on the bottom of the QR code. You can verify that it's an official copy, because I paid just to get a photocopy of it. It's 50 cents a page. But since this is an official certified copy, it was $2.50. I paid $2.50 because this is a legal document. It needs to be certified, just like the marriage license was an official copy. This is a certified copy of the annulment. So I will use these as needed. So I know you're saying, okay, well, they got the marriage annulled. Okay. But here's the kicker. Nobody, let me know when y'all finish reading it. I'll just put a one in the chat when y'all finish reading it. I don't want to take it down until y'all finish reading it. Oh, yes, I have a love. They are investigating. Yes, ma'am. They are. They are. Shout out to the people in the bushes, because I know you're here. And and everybody else. When y'all finish. Exactly, Christine. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay, so everybody's finished reading it? Let me know. Okay, it's a one in chat. Good. So I'm going to take this down so you can look at me while I'm talking. Excellent. So this is what you call damage control. This is what you call, Rudabaduki. This is what you call damage control. When you know you got caught committing a felony, and the person that you dislike a great deal, and has you been having you on the ropes for the past couple of years running for your life. And what do? You do what you think is most expedient to resolve the matter. You try to throw some money on it. So you go and you call your little lawyer or whoever, and you file to have your marriage annulled. Because in the state of Georgia, there's no minimum amount of time, and then there's no maximum amount of time. You can get an annulment whenever. But you have to, it's certain criteria that you have to meet. Fraud being one of them, not consummating a marriage. Or you say, if you know a person wanted to have children and you married them, like, yeah, we're going to have some kids. And then you say you had a hysterectomy, or either you had a vasectomy, and you knew you couldn't produce children, you married under false pretenses. That's fraud. So then they can go out and petition to have the marriage annulled. So the idea over there was that if we get this marriage annulled, then they got nothing to talk about. They got nothing to say, meaning me. But here's the kicker. So you filed the annulment. You say the grounds for the annulment was fraud, that you were scammed, that you didn't know the person you were marrying was gay, meaning Lester. Okay, so if he committed fraud by being gay, you committed fraud by being a lesbian. Seems that it could have went either way, right? Okay, that's one. You say he scammed you into marrying. If you had, the two of you had gone to, let's say, you know, what was those places they had those quickie weddings? Niagara Falls, Las Vegas, Puerto Rico, Mexico, you know, some place like that where they do the quickie weddings. And the two of you had dipped off and got married, and he talked you into getting married, and y'all went off and did that. You might have been able to pull that off. Hey, Mina, you might have been able to pull that off. But when your ex-husband is the officiant of the wedding that you and this man had, your ex-husband was the minister who married the two of you. And then we got audio of all of your cousin saying that he paid for this arranged marriage. We got audio of him admitting just that. You can't go into a court of law, but y'all did. You committed perjury. You lied on the oath. What's up, Marcellus? You lied on the oath. First off, the person that paid you to marry their lover, and then his other lover, who's also your ex-husband, officiated the wedding in the fixer's house. So you can't go into a court of law, raise your right hand to God and take an oath saying that you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God, and then commit a crime on top of a crime by lying on the oath saying that your husband scammed you and frauded you because he didn't reveal that he was a homosexual, when everybody and their mama know you a lesbian. If anybody got scammed and frauded, it was the groom in this wedding, because the rest of y'all either live together or you want to all live together. Here's the kicker. Now you divorced from your ex-husband who officiated the wedding, but y'all still live in the same house together. Ask me how I know that. I can't tell you, but you already know how I know. The two of y'all is divorced and live in the same house, but you's a married woman, right? Uh-huh. And I got evidence that you and your ex-husband live together. I got evidence that you and your ex-husband live together. Hello? Can y'all hear me? I hit the mic. Let me know. Uh-oh. I got to get rid of that cord. Can y'all still hear me? Put a one in the chat. Can y'all still hear me? Okay, good. So you still live with your ex-husband after you married your second husband. Y'all two never lived in the same house. He went back to Florida with his pregnant girlfriend, and you stayed in your house with your ex-husband. If anybody committed fraud, it was you. And when the feds come to the door, guess who they're going to scoop up? You. 5 years, $250,000 fine. That's what you're facing. And the person that officiated that wedding, your ex-husband, 5 years, $250,000 fine. The person that bankrolled this fraudulent wedding, 5 years in prison, $250,000 fine. Grown, 5 years in prison, $250,000 fine. He want to leave the country anyway, because they're going to deport him. Because if you listen, shout out to Official King Payne. If you listen to his last live, he was talking to the groom. And he had some very choice words to say about the whole situation, because he found out after the fact that his marriage was annulled. He didn't really care, because he planning to marry his pregnant girlfriend down there in Florida. So, but it was just the fact that y'all went ahead and did it and didn't let him know about it. He found out like everybody else. See, I found out this week, and then I was like, hey, was y'all aware of that? Then I went online because I made my phone calls. They told me where to go to get a certified copy of it. So I got it. So you get in a courtroom and you have the audacity to say to a judge under oath that your husband, you want your marriage annulled because, well, I know who pushed you up to, but that's my opinion. But you said on the oath, now remind you, you lied on the oath. You said he committed fraud and scammed you because you didn't know that he was a homosexual. Nice try. And you a whole lesbian. Suppose he got up in court and said, well, I didn't know she was a lesbian, but he knew you were a lesbian. And he said just that to King Payne, that so-and-so D word, you know, that derogatory term for lesbians that starts with a D. That rhymes with bike. He has some choice words for you. Yes, I am Tavonda. Yes, you're correct. Yes, it was. In the state of Georgia, Sunkiss 179Q, don't have to be. All they got to do is go before the court. One side say, hey, this is why, and they provide evidence, and the court look at it, and I believe it, boom. And you're not there to defute it. Exactly, Marcellus. So, I want you to think for a minute. Put people in the back, bush people, the people that don't even like me. I want you to think for a minute. Y'all over there know this girl a whole lesbian. The woman a whole lesbian. She goes up in a court, raises her hand and swears to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help her God, and proceeds to lie and said that she felt defrauded and scammed because her husband didn't reveal that he was a homosexual. I'm going somewhere with that. She a whole lesbian. And the person that financed this whole arranged fraudulent marriage said, well, she agreed to it because she liked him. He's a nice guy. And her son likes him too. And then she knows she ain't gonna have to have sex with him, you know, because she's a lesbian. And you married him so that he could stay in the country and continue to be one of the lovers of your payee person. But here's the thing. When I got my hand on the marriage license, an official copy, at first I said, oh, that's a lie, that's a lie. But then when me and King Payne put the license up on the internet, they're like, uh-oh, they got us. So then they heard of get this annulment, thinking that was going to make their problems go away. The marriage took place 2022. The annulment took place a month and a half ago. I don't care when you got it annulled, you still committed a crime. You committed a felony. That'd be like me busting into Mina C's house, tying her up, tying her family up, Had them all on the floor. I ain't hurting on them. I just rummage through their house and take whatever I want. I sit around for a year and a half, 2 years. Then I have a come to Jesus moment because somebody dropped a dime or I get scared. Oops, somebody about to turn me in for that crime I committed in 2022. So then I try to soften the blow. So in the middle of the night, I put all the stuff I stole from Mina C back in her driveway. And I leave her a message. Hey, your stuff down in the driveway, go put it in the house. I'm sorry. I still committed a felony 2 years ago. I got to go to jail for that. Pretty much I am, Tavonda. No, not when Vincent let the cat out of the bag. When the Cigar vlogger got this document right here, that's when it got to be, oh, shoot. Because see that little gold seal on the bottom? That's an official seal. That lets you know the document I got in my possession is official. It's official. So when I sent off of that document, that's when they panicked. And then when they realized that I had to go to court, and in the filings, I mentioned said document. So this is where it gets good, y'all. This is what. Thank you. Here it is right here. The lawyer for the person suing me sent a paper to the Department of Justice in D.C., to ICE, with this annulment saying that Mr. Moore and the people that he encouraged to report this illegal marriage filed a false report. That's what they hanging their hat on. They saying because it's been annulled, they had nothing to report. Don't work that way, ladies and gentlemen. Don't work that way. You broke the law. Let's just like if you shoot somebody, there ain't no statute of limitations on this. And if it is, it's definitely not 18 months. You committed a felony. You got turned in for committing the felony. I agree. I am Tavonda. They thought that getting this hurrying up and getting this marriage annulled, and then in the cloak of midnight, right before I'm supposed to go to court, oh well, he filed this false fraudulent ICE claim to ICE against this person for arranging a marriage, and all these people turned them in falsely and encouraged people to lie. No, we didn't lie. You did commit a crime in September of 2022. You did commit that crime back then. All of you. We got the marriage license. We got the information. We turned you in. You can't fix stupid. And that's right, Christine. You can't fix stupid. You thought by getting this marriage annulled that was going to make the fact that you committed a felony go away. You committed a felony. You brought a person in the country and then you married them to keep them here. Pretty much. I venture to say that's almost, I don't know if it is, but it sounds like almost like human trafficking. Yeah, and the lawyer is complicit in this because you sent a document up to the Department of Justice, up to the ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, saying that, oh, you need to not close this investigation. Blah, I'm paraphrasing. Close this investigation. There's nothing to see. Basically, there's nothing to see here. The marriage has been annulled. Oh, yes, there's plenty to see here. You committed a felony. And you waited until the Cigar vlogger got the marriage license. Then all of a sudden, oh, I've been scammed. It was fraudulent. He married me under false pretenses. If you felt scammed and frauded, why didn't you say something in 2022? You got married in September. 90 days is enough time for anybody to. do some thinking, critical thinking, right? Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just a lot to unravel. Just a lot to unravel. But it's just a lot to think about. Uh, it takes it takes a critical thinker to look at something like this. I'm guarding my words being very, very guarded what I say. But I will say this. Stop playing in our damn face. Stop playing in our face. Just say, hey, I got caught. I got to deal with it. Man up. Gay, straight, undecided. Just man up. Hey, I got caught. I got caught. That's what you need to be saying. You got caught. Own up to it. You're making it worse. Trying to do you can't just throw money on everything and make it go away. You're not white. You're not rich and you're not white. It don't work. That don't work for you. That don't work for you. You're not rich and you're not white. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't done so already, please like this video. And when the show is over, please share this video. Yeah, he losing a lot of weight. Mm-hmm. Losing a lot of weight, like over 100 pounds in a year. Juices and berries ain't the culprit. But anyway, you been playing in our face for a number of years. All that crew has. Oh, but I got full emotionally today. Like for those of you who just came in a little late, because this weekend gonna be a challenge for me because it's Mother's Day, and I miss my mom. But through the tears, once I cried and got it out, I'm better now. Well, for now anyway, because today I wasn't okay. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't okay. I wasn't okay. And I tried not to call people today because I didn't want to burden them with how I was feeling. I didn't want to bring their vibe down. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Hold on, y'all. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Marcellus, check your email. So, my thing, everything I got, so that all the people in the back, there was no photoshopping, there's no editing. I paid for both of those documents online. Copies were sent to me. The marriage license, I had to send a money order and a self-addressed stamped envelope for them to send it back. The annulment, I paid for it online. They emailed me a link, and I clicked on the link and uploaded the document. And there you have it. But see, here's the thing. there was this mad rush to get that annulment when I and King Payne got our hands on that marriage license. That marriage license has been out there since September 2022. Lester gave a photocopy of it, though, to King Payne. King Payne put his watermark on it, but he didn't have an official copy. He had the picture that Lester gave him. So people could have lied, oh, you photoshopped that, you made that. So I wanted to cut to the chase. I paid for a copy. And then when I got a copy of it, I let King Payne see that I had a copy of it. I showed him the proof that I paid for it. So he now has an official copy as well. And when this annulment hit my desk this week, I sat down before I went to work and I ordered a copy of that thing. And I laughed the whole day. For somebody that's supposed to be so insignificant, I sure do shake up a lot of people, don't I? I make a lot of people nervous. A lot of people lose sleep over me. A lot of people get real, real mad over some old man that drinks dark liquor, cusses, and smokes cigars, don't they? They get mighty mad from a man that drinks liquor, dark liquor, cusses, and smokes cigars, and just so insignificant, barely monetized, as they say. But I found out a lot of things about why certain people don't like me. See, a devil can't stand for you to tell it. You can do anything to a devil and they'll be okay with it. But the one thing you can't do to a devil is tell the truth on them. That will make the devil flee the truth. Yes, indeedy. Get that little corner out there. Hold on. Get that little corner. Oh, yeah. It's Friday and I ain't got nowhere to go. So I stirred up a hornet's nest, so to speak. So for the crippled children. So for somebody that's so insignificant, go on right ahead, brother. Hello.
I'm coming up on the rough side. Come on, what you gonna do? Of the courtroom. That's what y'all doing. Y'all doing y'all best to tell them lies. That's what y'all doing. Just lying through your teeth. Just lying. I'm sorry. Keep going, sir. I'm sorry. I had a moment.
Go ahead and help yourself, brother. That's why it's Friday, man. You know how we do.
You know, I'm late. But I'm just saying, Larry is something else, man. For me, he just keep trying, and then he keeps using the court system, and they're trying to use the court system to bully individuals. That's all they're doing, you know. And you notice ain't nobody else. Like I said, he ain't sued nobody else. The only thing he want to do is concentrate on what's going on over here. Why? Because we be having this nigga on the ropes, and he don't know what to do about it. But guess what? If one tree falls in the forest, there's 100 more trees in the forest, sir. It's not going to end for you. I done told you. I told you clearly. This going to follow you for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. And, you know, and I've been doing some investigation of my own, sir. But, yeah, there's a whole lot of questionable activities you've done, Mr. Stella nomination. Okay. Okay, let me hush.
If you like these award shows and you get caught cheating or whatever, don't they like ban you for life?
Well, they should ban you for life when when you try to rig systems and things to keep you or try to make yourself something that you're not, and then you're just jealous when other people beat you in a category that you was never qualified to be in the first place. There's gonna be more information because some people deserve to be banned for life for stuff that they've done. And so just stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. All will be revealed. All will be revealed. Thank you so much, Cat Williams. This year has been quite interesting. You helped us. You started us off.
But yeah, man.
That's right, Lynn. Even the dead man beat him. He wasn't dead at the time, but he still beat him. I'm just saying.
Damn. I wasn't expecting that when I looked over. That caught me off guard. But here's the thing. How am I gonna accuse Marcellus of being a fraud for something? And me and him both got our hands dirty.
Yeah, how you gonna accuse somebody of grooming when you yourself allegedly have been grooming other people? And some of those individuals have come forward and clearly communicated how you groomed them and what you did to them. And there are others. And there are others. Oh, see, this is what I love. See, I love when people don't realize what angle you're gonna be coming from because you get some new information and they don't know that you know yet. And then when you hit their ass over the head with it, oh boy, what a shocker it's gonna be. That's why I say I like not telling people that I know what I know, and then when later we can tell them. I don't want to give them all the pieces of the information. Your Honor, here goes some more evidence. So since you love court so much, here goes some more evidence, Your Honor. I'm sorry. Yeah, you better. I'm serious. At this point, he don't know what's gonna hit him. He think him and that lawyer think that they're gonna get away like smooth criminals, but they not. They not, because ain't no judge in his right mind gonna allow the courts to be used in a manner in which the court has been used. You know, this court has been used to manipulate, to try and silence a person's voice, to squash their First Amendment right. Oh no. You're not gonna get away. You think you are, but you're not. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, I am to I am Tavanda. Yeah, this is supposed to be a self-proclaimed pastor. Paper Bible saved. Paper Bible saved pastor. That's what he said. And y'all know what I've been thinking about all week. Y'all remember how Larry used to come out and be talking about, oh, if you got poop on your peen. Y'all remember when he kept talking about poop on your peen? And now you realize why he's so in love with poop on the peen. I'm just saying, y'all remember how he used to be talking about poop on the peen all the time? Talking about, oh, if you get a little poop on your peen, it's okay. Just wipe it off. You know, y'all remember that? Boy, it gives whole new meaning. I said, boy, this week I've been thinking about a lot of stuff. Boy, that man is nasty. He's disgusting.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Daryl, I think you have so much in your arsenal at this point. You know, in my and I they don't even know about all the other stuff, right? So
no, sir.
So here it is. So they want to run the court. Okay. If we gonna have a fair fight, I got some more stuff. And then now I'm gonna bring this stuff into the court. So you know what, Daryl? I love the fact that they think they got something and they don't realize that you got something over here too. All right, and you ain't said nothing about what you got. Thank you, Jesus. I'm so glad you ain't open your mouth about it. And I praise God, because the element of surprise is gonna knock them right on out of there. Ain't no way in the world this judge is not gonna be able to have some sense in this situation. Only way you could lose in this situation now, Daryl, is if they are just totally biased against you. Like I said, you got all the proof you need now, bro. You got everything. You got everything. And all you need to do is say, here it is, Your Honor. Here it is. You ain't got to take my word for it. Here it is. That's what I'm about to show you.
Because right about now, as we're speaking, the documents got arrived at the court and they got uploaded, and the documents got to the attorney. And this evening, and there's a thing called a subpoena, and the subpoena state 3 things must be supplied on petitioning. So I know they're going to argue tooth and nail to shut it down. I subpoenaed medical records. And I was very specific about the medical records that we want. I subpoenaed bank statements, and I was very specific about what bank statements. Personal, business, nonprofit. I was very specific about business documents showing transferring of funds to pay payroll of certain people that were on the payroll and the listing of their job duties. And I put a time frame on when those bank statements were supposed and those business dealings were supposed to be, from January of 2022 to July of last year. So right about now, there's a lot of people dealing with 3 subpoenas right now to the federal court. See, I didn't subpoena that stuff last time. I told you if he brought me back into court, I was going to subpoena those documents. So explain to them those medical records that we want to see. You know what they're about. You know what they're about, because I was falsely accused of saying that a young man got molested and was infected with HIV. I didn't say that. The victim did. And then you said that I lied. So to prove that I didn't lie, I subpoenaed your medical records.
And if those medical records, if somebody brings falsified records into court and other individuals can testify and prove otherwise, to health situations, you're going to perjure yourself and you're going to put yourself in a bad situation yet again. And I'll just leave my comments there. So I will be careful how I respond to these things, because if you lie, you're going to fry. And
and there's 2, because the packet arrived at court, there's 2 affidavits. One,
are you not? You ain't gonna mention the names or nothing, are you?
no, sir.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
There's one that admitted their complicity. There's another that stated what happened to them.
Yeah. Well,
and that I didn't coerce, pay, or threaten for them to issue those statements.
Well,
and there's witnesses waiting to testify.
Well, it's gonna be interesting. This next go round, I want to see how this dummy responds. And if he responds the way that I want to see how he responds. Now, my communication with the judge will be forthcoming, and because we're gonna all communicate with this judge here, because there's some strychnine in this here corn, ladies and gentlemen, and it's time out for the foolishness. When you have over 100 vloggers speaking about this subject, and the only person that you can think to come after is the Cigar vlogger. And here's the other thing. There's 100 vloggers out here talking about it, but you try and do this over here to try and say, oh, I won my case, and I see he lied, I beat him. When the issues at hand and the issues that are being, dealt with in this court system have nothing to do with your past history and your past behavior. No one has been called into court to give testimony to the behavior of you, sir, and the things that those other individuals allege. And let me be very clear. Those things are alleged, and we have more than a right to speak about it because they are alleged. And you're the one who keep coming out every week, proving everybody right about the crap that you done and said, because you telling on your own self, you dummy. And even Wiley can see that. Wiley said, even Wiley said something is wrong with you. I'm just saying.
Hmm. But you know what? I got go this way for a second. And I talked about it earlier today. When people said they prayed for my dad to die, that sticks with me. They prayed for him to die, and when he died, they celebrated. They prayed for my daddy to die. This was on his casket. That bullet over there, 21 gun salute. Will they honor your daddy like that when his day comes?
If he even knows who their daddy is, are you sure they even know?
There you go.
They may not even know who their daddy is. And see, that's why some people are so mean like that. Some people
Mama's,
say those types of things because they don't know.
mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
Yeah.
See, you rejoiced over the death of a Vietnam veteran that fought for your right to be an idiot in a free country. My dad did 3 tours in Vietnam so that you and other people can be idiots if you want to and not go to prison for it, unless you commit a felony.
And
See,
and the killer part, and I know that's where you're going, Dale. It just popped in my head. I'm sorry. The killer part is Larry's so predictable that Lester said you had a 5-inch penis and you was a 3 minute man, and the next thing we know, you was out in a window showing your Superman underwear. Superman underwear. You're so predictable, bro. You're so predictable. Lester said you didn't have nothing to give, and Lisa confirmed it because Lisa said as soon as she got out the military, I want a divorce. She didn't even wait. I don't even think she waited till she fully got out the military. The week that y'all had that show, for those of you that remember the show, and y'all from way back in the day when Larry was on, back there in 2015, 2016, y'all remember he started crying like a little girl. Oh Lord, and had to get up and walk away. Lester said he couldn't satisfy even somebody who was gay for pay. Lester said he was gay for pay. I'm sorry, Dale.
oh, you ain't heard the latest. He's been delivered. He don't want that no more.
Oh, give me a break.
That's what he said on King Payne show.
Give me a break. Hey, it is what it is. He can do whatever he do. But I'm sorry. If you gay for play and you letting somebody poke you, come on, bro. Come on. Okay, you delivered. I guess he Donnie McClurkin delivered. Okay.
Oh,
We fall down, but we get up. Poor
Oh,
Donnie.
oh,
Poor
Lord.
Donnie.
Oh yeah, made fun of him when he fell asleep at the wheel too.
Yeah, poor Donnie.
He got a Stella Award.
Oh man, probably several of them. And that's what he hates. Yeah, and then you got and you know what the man said? The man told Vincent, said, you're never gonna be able to get away from me because my stuff is in my spirit is because of my jizz is in you, my spirit is in you. Isn't that what he told him? He
Yeah.
said, because my jizz is in you, my spirit is in you. And I was driving the car today thinking about what kind of manipulation, spiritual manipulation is that? To tell somebody, because I've had sex with you, my spirit is in you, so you and I are connected forever and all this foolishness. You got to be kidding me. What kind of narcissistic crap, do these people not have to, they have to endure mentally to deal with that dude? The dude is a narcissist. He is a controlling, manipulative, witchcraft, astrology, sorcerer. That's who he is. That's who he is. He is an astrologer. He is one who gazes at the stars and looks for meanings and tries to make determinations upon things that he cannot make determinations upon. You, sir, are a warlock. You, sir, and your mentor is a warlock. That's what y'all do. And to anybody that's funding their dysfunction, you're going to have to give an account to God about that. So since everybody talking about they so paper Bible say, what you gonna tell God on the day of judgment about you go slipping over into a Patreon and paying $8.88 and all this money to somebody who is a warlock and who is gazing and looking into the stars and is a full-fledged sorcerer who also has a mentee that talking about they over there casting spells. And I don't understand how you casting spells and you can't get a spell to get yourself out of that house. That house is leaning like the Tower of Pisa. Wait a minute now. That house is leaning like the Tower of Pisa. And you sit over there talking about you a witch who can cast spells. Cast a spell and get yourself out of there. You ain't listen, you live in a neighborhood around the corner ain't nothing but a $5 general. Wait a minute. You talk about you casting spells and you live in a neighborhood. It take you 19 miles to get to the nearest piece of civilization, and your house is leaning to the side. But you hollering about you casting spells. Y'all better leave me alone. Y'all better leave me alone. Y'all better leave me alone. I'm serious. Y'all better leave me alone. These people is strange. These people is strange. I can't. I cannot.
Huh?
You don't
Oh,
even have grass. You don't
what?
even have grass. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, dude, I damn near live in the desert and I got grass. How you don't have no grass? You in South Carolina where it rains. I mean, you get some good rain over there. I'm in the desert. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Come on.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying. And all that stuff you got going on over in that house, okay? All right, but you want to sit up somewhere in a Versace robe that somebody else bought you that you couldn't even afford to buy for yourself. Let's just call a spade because we've actually seen. We know where we've seen your stuff. We know what your room looked like. We know what all your stuff looked like. You're dirty and you're nasty, and that's why you got all of them curtains up, and you're always going. You come on live from that dark room, like you in some sort of photography development studio. Everything in your life got to be dark because you're so nasty. You're just nasty. I'm just saying. Go ahead, take all them dark covers down and show the people around your nice house and your nice apartment. Show them where you live. Go ahead. I double dog dare you. Show them where you live. Uh-huh. Because they'd have to wave at the roaches and say goodbye to the rats. Gotta go somewhere. I'm just saying, and I'm not just saying if you got roaches. I've been there before too. I had roaches when I was a kid. We had them things. And parents had to pour down all that borax and all that stuff, and all them roach sprays and all that stuff. I was in the projects too. I get it, but nigga, you on the internet talking crap, big crap, and you're just as dirty can be.
Hmm.
Living with crackheads. Come on, let's tell the whole truth. I don't know, man. These people are strange.
They ain't strange. They're evil.
And you want to talk about E. Dewey Smith having a house of horrors. What about your house over there? And what kind of house is you running over there with people running away and people trying to break away and get away and people doing all kinds of stuff? I'm just saying.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You talking about E. Dewey Smith got a house of horrors? No, nigga, you got a house of horrors.
Oh,
People over there having sex and climbing through windows and smoking marijuana and running away. I mean, that's called a house of horrors, bro. You got the house of horrors. You tried to project onto E. Dewey Smith what you got going on in your house. Let's tell the whole truth.
Lord, I need my funeral home fan now. Oh Lord.
Let's
Oh,
tell the whole truth. You got the house of horrors
oh Lord.
compared to E. Dewey Smith. Shoot, E. Dewey Smith's house is an ice cream shop.
Oh Lord.
Your house is the house of horror.
Mm,
Larry the Lizard.
mm. Where my funeral home fan, Jesus? I need my funeral. Oh, this Burger King hat gonna have to do, Lord. Oh, oh Lord.
Yeah, and I'll tell y'all what I told somebody. I told these moderators this week. Larry is married to Shamako, and Kendall is the bitch on the side. Yeah, Kendall, you the bitch on the side that lays across the bed, according to Mr. Lester Petier, butt ass naked, waiting to be serviced next. What kind of foolishness is this?
Oh,
Shamako is the wife, and Kendall is the bitch on the side. Didn't I tell you, Kendall? I
oh,
told you over a year ago, Kendall. Didn't I tell you, Kendall, that when you showed them pictures of that cock on your chest, didn't I tell you that wasn't the only cock you done had on your chest? Didn't I tell your ass that? I told you I knew what I was talking about. Didn't I tell you? That damn Lester told everything, and he proved me right again.
oh Lord.
And I was reminded this week, by these moderators. These moderators done reminded me of some stuff.
Mm.
They done reminded me because I told you when you messed around and don't call me some old juicy gummy bear, you nasty son of a gun. You're just nasty.
No, he didn't. He called you an extra juicy gummy bear
Yeah, I know what the hell he called me. I just didn't want to say the shit because it sounds disgusting.
with smart parts.
Sounds disgusting. But that's what you get.
Yeah, you're crying at during the holidays, just crying.
Yeah, it's nuts. I just know one thing. If this judge does not allow you to submit all of the stuff that you have, this round of stuff, then I know they're completely trying to be biased against you, and they're using the court to bully you. And we're gonna have to. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna take it up to a higher court, and we're gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's what we're gonna do.
Got to.
And then we're gonna put out some other stuff. We're gonna give some other stuff to the public. Because we told you we had some other stuff that we didn't share with you. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna turn everything over to the news reporters, and then we're gonna put everything out there. We're gonna give it all to them.
Sick of these. This is for Terry. All them extra crispy gayness going on over there. Just extra crispy gayness. I mean the extra crispy, not the original recipe gay, just extra crispy gay. Right?
Yeah.
Tune it up. Just tune it up. In foreign countries and all down in the tropics, just tune it up.
Telling lies. I mean, y'all need to think. I've been thinking this week too. Y'all really do need to sit down and think. Larry claims that he was a pastor for over 20 years, right?
Mm.
All right. So let's do the math here. So it's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So Larry's been online now for about 7, 8, 9 years, right? He's claiming that before 2015, before he moved to Atlanta, he had been pastoring for 20 years. Now, that means he'd had to been pastoring through the 90s, right? He'd had to pastor through the 90s, maybe the latter part of the 80s, right? Y'all do the math because I ain't doing the math right now.
That's impossible.
Okay.
Because in the 80s, in 1987, I was 17 years old.
Okay, let's do the math here. I want y'all to think about this for a second. He claims he's been a pastor for over 20 years. If he was pastoring in the 90s, where are the VHS cassette tapes of him preaching? Why do the only clips that we have of him and all of these preaching sermons is when he hightailed it from North Carolina right before 2014, 2015? Why aren't there any other videotapes? No more audio. Why isn't there video of him preaching at these conventions like he claimed he's such a big preacher and he was preaching at the conventions? And correct, he's only 40-something years old. I'm older than Larry. You understand what I'm saying? Where's Larry's proof? Then he said he had an international church. Where is the proof of all of this? Y'all just believe anything. And I'm serious. And when I realized this stuff years and years ago, that's why I got rid of him and I left and went on about my darn business. Because Larry is a huge liar. Now y'all go run and ask him that. Where is the videos of you preaching at 18, 19, 20 years old? Because I mean, wouldn't somebody record it? Wouldn't somebody be proud? They had video recorders back then. We've been recording our church services. Oh my God! I love when we used to record them with them big old video VHS tapes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we've been recording our church services for years. When they was using the big video tapes, and then they went to the other little digital little tapes. Where are the clips?
Mm-hmm.
Larry told y'all. He used to preach at the apostolic conventions because he's apostolic. Where is the proof of that?
I got one clip, but no sermon, just in attendance.
Yeah, he was sitting in the audience.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody ever asked Larry to preach at no damn apostolic convention. Could you imagine? Oh yeah, but what the hell? Then people would have been like, even when he had his stupid shit in Georgia, what was he yelling? What we calling on our African ancestors? Nigga, wait a minute. We Christians, we don't call on ancestors. We don't do that. That's not what Christians do.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying.
Fix it, Jesus.
I'm just saying. Y'all go if he's so okay. I'm gonna give y'all some investigatorial stuff. Y'all need to go do some research this week. Find out who ordained Larry and who gave Larry a doctorate degree. Find out what denomination that was, and go ask anybody in that organization who knew Larry and where was Larry preaching. Go find that out and see how far you get. Larry is an invention of the internet. Let me just go ahead and say that. You guys have been conned. You've been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. Plymouth Rock done landed on your ass. Oh, I was a stellar nominated gospel artist. Who ever heard of Larry until 2015, 2016? Who ever heard of him? And then if he was so good at music, why hasn't Larry put out another album that put him on the chart? He told you the reason why he smiled, right? I'm just saying. I'm asking questions. That's all I'm doing. He told you the reason why he smiled. So if he got all these reasons to smile, why haven't he made it back to BMI and to the gospel music charts? Why hasn't he done it? Why hadn't he done it?
My God. My.
Okay, Wiggy Small. I guess we just started making videotapes in 2024 and on cameras on cell phones. But wait a minute. They had cameras in the church. We had VHS tape. Because they got tapes of me as a kid singing in my church. They got video. It's out there somewhere in the world. I'm just saying. What's up? What's wrong? And that was good. What year was that? That had to be like the late 80s, early 90s. I'm just saying.
Late 80s, 87 through up to 90, I was in college. So
but there was videotape. If they could videotape Freaknik, however you say that.
Yes. That's I got.
They videotape Freaknik. Them niggas had cameras on their shoulders, watching your auntie and cousin and them bend all over and shake a tail feather. That's all on video.
I got to get rid of them tapes. I just thought about it. Yeah, I don't need them floating around. I'm trying to get into heaven one day.
So nobody has any videotape of him? The only videotapes he can show is when he had that empty church in North Carolina that wasn't nobody going to. That's the only one. You look out into the crowd, you see a sea of chairs, of empty chairs. I'm just saying. Y'all need to start thinking critically. If Kirk Franklin stole one of his songs, I think hell would freeze over. I don't think Kirk would probably laugh at that. And what kind of song would Larry make? What would it be called? Old Black Magic? Isn't that his last song he wrote? Old Black Magic? Yeah, that took a lot of thought. And wasn't that the name of it? Old Black Magic. Larry, go somewhere. Come on, somebody stole something from you. I'm just saying, Daryl. That's it. That should be cracking me up. I tell you, I've been thinking. I be over here thinking. I'm like, wait a minute. This nigga say he was a pastor for 20 years. I've been in North Carolina all my life. I used to travel with our bishop. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out, okay, we used to go from North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, Raleigh, Durham area. Because, see, past, uh, let me just hush because I'm about to tell on myself. Y'all don't realize. Let me hush. Let me hush. Larry, you lying. I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you lying. I know it. For a fact, I know you lying. And I'll leave it there.
Marcellus, look at this.
What happened? Oh, yeah. It'll be Kissing William. That's exactly what it'll be. Kissing William.
And what's the name of the church?
Which church?
It's down there below my name on the screen.
Let me see. Hold on. I can. Oh, Popeye's Chicken Church. Oh, yeah. We'll call it the box. We'll call it the box. And how? And wait a minute. Oh, I got to talk about this too. That young man over there in South Carolina said, "Oh, he understood the art of war." You remember back in the day, he was talking about, "I know the art of war, and I can do all of this, and I can do all of that." Well, if you understand the art of war, why did you let a wig wearing, long fingernail having man knock you off of your rocker? Cause him and a crater face, it's a bug's life looking nigga decided that they was gonna make up, and it had you on the internet crying. So you just don't know what you want to do, and you gonna log off because you need to have a break, and you go and you log off, but you understand the art of war. And then why didn't somebody tell you that they was over there smooching? You didn't know that they shared a kiss? Because you know everything. You know everything about Dr. Reed. You know everything. Can't nobody tell you nothing, right? Because you know everything. And they keep you out of the loop on so much stuff. You think you in the loop. You think you in the loop. hmm Even when you harboring fugitives from justice, you think you in the loop. But leave it alone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, okay, dude. But you understand the art of war, but you the one over there crying. Because that other one over there with all of them jingles on his wrist and all of them bells and whistles on his fingernails, he got you shook. How does a man in a wig that look like a wet alley cat got you all shook and you way over there in South Carolina? How is that even possible?
Oh Lord, he went there.
Yeah, how is that even possible?
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, I gotta keep my back turned for a minute. Oh Lord.
Y'all play for the same team. So how you let somebody who playing on the same team as you got you shook?
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
I'm just asking questions. Cause nigga, you shook.
Jesus.
You shook. Niggas got you shook over there.
Jesus.
But you say you know Black Jesus. So why didn't Black Jesus come and help you?
Ooh.
How come Black Jesus didn't come and help you?
Send me a revival, Lord. Send me a revival. Oh Lord. I gotta look into my library back here. Oh Lord. Oh no court today.
Yeah.
No court today, but it's coming.
And for all, let me tell y'all something. No matter how the pendulum bends in this, Larry, you're still going to lose. And you know how you're going to lose? Because I still have plans for you. I got plans for you, sir. I got plans for you. We're not done. Well, no matter how the pendulum swings. If you keep this going, buddy, I promise you, everything's going to the media. Every single thing's going to the media. And the Christian Post, I'm gonna spread everything far and wide. And I'm gonna release some stuff that ain't never been released before. Why don't we gonna do that too? You jive turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cause you a straight jive turkey. And that's all I'm gonna say to that, sir. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
In the words of Cadillac Kimberly, who I miss, I don't know what's going on with Cadillac Kimberly. You can kiss my ass, kiss my ass. I used to love to watch her program.
I didn't, because she used to go ahead. Mm,
She's just so funny though.
mhm. Is she still alive? Seriously.
I hope so. I don't know what's going on with her. I ain't seen her in forever.
Well, you know,
Mm-mm.
people get ghosts like that. You look up, you go to their page, it'd be like, RIP, I miss you, and da da da. Like, huh?
James, I'm trying to get better with my cursing. I told him I'm gonna work on it. I'm working. But every time I try to stop cursing, you niggas do some bullshit that just fucks with me. And then I just have to come all the way back down and cuss y'all asses out. Because, these so called saints, they don't respond to nothing but unless, you cuss their ass out because they always try to do that old nice, nasty bullshit. And so you got to be led by the spirit and cuss their ass out for them to get some act right. But y'all pray for me because I'm working on it. I'm sincerely working on it because I wasn't a cusser before. But Lord, let me tell you.
Shoot, you set the world record about a couple of years ago. I mean, you right up there in the Guinness book, because I mean, you rattled off so many, and they talk about me so bad. Why is Marcellus? Why are you associating yourself with him? He smokes and curses and drinks liquor. And I look up, and Marcellus got mad one evening, and Marcellus went to troubling the waters. And all I could do was sit there and put myself on mute because it was like a world record. It was like
Oh
somebody.
Lord, Uncle Fred. Now, Uncle Fred. I I'm not fooling with you. I'm not fooling with you. I am not fooling with you, Uncle Fred.
And it's only gonna swing for 3 minutes.
Oh Lord. Well, yours truly. Uh, if First John don't apply to me, good Lord, and Lord have mercy on us all. Lord have mercy on us all. We all in trouble. That's all I'm saying. Cause Lord have mercy. Like I tell y'all all the time, if the Lord ain't grading on the curve, we all in trouble. I gotta find Cadillac Kimberly. I really love Cadillac
But
Kimberly. I
Shirley
really do.
said she's on Twitter X.
Yeah, I'm a look for her because she's so funny. She is really funny to me. Boy, she used to have me, man, cracking up by these saints, boy. She be cussing and I be laughing.
Mm, mm, mm. But y'all, if you feel led by the Spirit, everybody else can campaign for money when they need some. The ticker tape that's rolling at the bottom. If you feel so led, I'd appreciate it. It's not a mandate, but it's greatly appreciated. You know, because I'm a David fighting a Goliath, and I just don't. I just sometimes I just be looking, and I'm like, how can people be so gullible to fall for this okie doke? I don't know. But then I remind myself, I'm like, these people don't read stuff that's back here. These things called books. Because if you did, especially this one right here, the Bible, the paper Bible, you would know. You would know what the serpent looks like. You would know what Satan is about.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, Wiggy Small. I don't think he got as much money as y'all keep trying to pretend like he has. He's a fronter. He fronts. Anybody can buy a Versace robe and sit on live. Anybody can do the things that anybody can rent a house when other people is donating money to you and you flossing and acting like it's yours. But what does the person own? What does the person own? Do they own anything? No,
A house in Virginia.
they don't own nothing. If the only thing you own is in the name of the ministry, then you don't own anything. You don't own anything. And then when you talking about you selling your clothes and you go in an empty closet and pull out, the little empty stuff that you got, you just started getting money several years ago. See, for those of you that maybe don't know, for those of us who follow Larry way, way back in the day, Larry used to get on live and be whining and crying about he just wish and pray he could get back to making $100,000. Oh, he just wanted to make $100,000. That's what he asked for, 100,000. Oh, I just wish I could make $100,000. And he done scammed, in my opinion, his way on to all of these church folks' money, and all of these big titty women done went in their bras and pulled out them wet $5 bills, and done went to the grocery store and got them some gift cards and paid all of him and gave all that money to him. Just dumb as hell. And you're still paying, being stupid. And then you had a nerve to be talking about you ain't gonna never take care of no nigga. Okay, look like you're taking care of one to me.
What? Wait a minute. Run that back. Run that back.
These same women running around here talking about they ain't gonna never take care of no nigga, but they sitting around here giving their money all to a nigga, all to a crater faced nigga on the internet. Talking about you ain't gonna never take care of no man, but you taking care of one. I'm just saying. I'm not slow. Not slow by any means. Harem and Coven. You got that right, James. Harem and Coven.
He said Coven. Lord Jesus, he said Coven.
With their wicked self.
He said Coven. He went way back into them. Oh, Lord. He said Coven.
Because he's a vampire and he sucks blood. That's what they live. They live in Coven.
They ain't sucking blood.
Oh, yeah. Well, we know what they're doing. And I don't need that mental picture. Thank you anyway. No, these nasty bastards. But you get yourselves together. Because I'm about to go. But Daryl, you've been on here for an hour and 17 minutes. I'm going to let you go because I'm out here. Every day I'm hustling. I tell you.
I've been up all day. Doctor's appointment, both jobs, running errands, migraine headaches. I'm going to lay it down tonight. I ain't even watched the game or nothing. I'm going to watch a little CNN. Because I'm going to see if I can find somebody to spank me with a magazine with my picture.
Oh. Let me answer this Wiggy Smalls person because I sense something in my spirit. Y'all need to understand something. Every time, and watch the patterns here. Every time money gets low, guess who shows up to help him raise money? The Grand Master Prophet, the Grand Wizard, Bernard Jordan. And then he runs around trying to show you a cash app. And those cash apps could have been accumulative, if you understand what I mean. Doesn't mean that they came immediately at the same time that he received them. Those cash apps could have been sitting there, and you could take money from your bank and send it to your cash app and show that as a cash app. So don't be fooled. Don't be so easily gullible and speaking, and believing what you see all the time. Because there are some people who are wiser and know how things are done. Okay? So, that wasn't no huge balance he had. Not at all. Not at all. Because in the words of Lester Petier, he's seen bigger.
Woo!
He's seen bigger, and he said the balance lasts longer. Oh. Now take that to the Cash App bank and go ahead and smoke that.
Lord have mercy.
And if he doesn't want a house in his name as a 46-year-old man with 2 daughters and an ex-wife, then he's not a very wise man. He's not a very wise man, and I wouldn't be looking to him to get no wisdom at 46 years old if he don't realize that he should be trying to get something in his name. Who on this call over the age of 30 don't understand that you need to be trying to put something in your name? How stupid do you have to be? And who would want a pastor who would want to be over 30 years old who don't have shit in his name? Oh, okay. Don't play me. I'm not the one. I'm not that dude. Don't come with me with no bullshit. If you're going to come talk with some real shit and don't talk with that bullshit. Talking about a fucking Cash App. Nigga. The fuck? A cash app, nigga. You living off the donations of other people and all you can hold up to the screen is a motherfucking cash app, nigga? Really? You can't hold up your life. You can't hold up your wife. You can't hold up your children because everything in your surroundings is fucked up. Children running amok. Wife done left you. So so when it comes to that kind of stuff, I mean, I thought I read in the Bible says that a man that cannot rule his own house is not fit to rule the household of God or the household of faith. He over there with a whole internet church talking about, oh, y'all part of his internet church. What? And I know some of you don't like my strong language, but get the fuck over it. Because you need to be shook. Because the Bible says that while men slept, the enemy came in. Y'all have been asleep for too damn long. You've been asleep since 2015. I'm just saying, wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. The nigga lie every time you turn around. You catch him in a lie, he come out and try to mansplain his way out the lie. The man said, oh, it's not up to us to talk about all of his sextivities and all of this stuff because it ain't nobody's business. But nigga, you in everybody's business. How we can't talk about your motherfucking business? You in everybody else's business, nigga. You in TD Jake's business right motherfucking now. Oh, okay. So you think I'm done with you? I'm not done with you, not hardly. And the rest of these people that's scared of you, that you done took their balls and turned them into a pair of earrings so you can prance around that empty ass house so you can hear all them echoes and you hollering back at yourself, hello, 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 hello. No, we still got our balls over here, nigga. And I am not done with you. Not by a long shot. Oh man, James, he need to be an insurance salesman. He really, really do. That way he would make some decent money. Y'all don't realize Larry used to drive Uber and Lyft as well. And he got that idiot over there hollering, talking about, picking on people, talking about they driving Uber and Lyft. It's an honest living. And you ain't lying. You ain't stealing from people. You ain't telling them to send you $8.88, right? But yet and still, this man got naked men, according to Lester Petier, laying across his bed, ready to be served up next. And you wanna learn spiritual things from this person and this person talking about they are a prophet? Give me a break. He's a prophet, all right. A prophet that takes money out of your pocket. The Bible says, and they pillage widows' houses. Some of you single mothers out there, and some of you out there should be putting your money and getting your savings account and getting your 6-month reserve account in order, but yet and still you sitting over here listening to some idiot string you along and take your money. You got to be kidding me. If God saved you, he gave you some sense. He didn't get rid of your sense when he saved you. Use your brain. How you a pastor for 20 years and can't nobody find no record of that? Only videos you can show is from the last couple of years before you shut your little raggedy church down that you had and you didn't have no members in. Oh, and you was supposed to be an international pastor too. Where that stuff at? Oh, Wiggy Smalls, I understand what Vincent said. I totally get what Vincent said. But that ain't his money. That's money that the dummies keep giving to him. And I mean, Wiggy Smalls is not hard to figure out why he won't buy one. It's not hard to figure that out. It's not hard to figure it out. And I know I have several reasons as to why he won't buy one. Yeah, it's very easy to figure that out. And then how you gonna buy property in your name when you don't have a job and you don't make any money? Where the money gonna come from for you to buy a piece of property? All that stuff is coming in the name of the church, right? So if he knew business, all he would have to do is his ministry would buy a home and he would call it a parsonage, just do like what the rest of them idiots do and live in that. But he don't want to pay that because he can't count on your donation because your donations are going to fluctuate from month in and month out. Some months y'all give, some months you don't give. That's why every now and then he's got to have a hot piece of juicy gossip to give you to convince you to go over there into that stupid ass Patreon. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. He's got to have a hot piece of gossip to give you to convince you to go over there and pay for it so that you can see whatever he's got hidden behind a paywall. And without that, he doesn't have shit. Now that's fact. Y'all keep funding the dysfunction. That's all right. Just keep funding it. Just keep funding, because if you stop funding it, that whole house of cards falls down. And all of them boy toys, Vincent told you, all of this stuff that he's doing, that he's trying to fund, Lester yanking him for his cash. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, you got to have brains to do this stuff. This guy's an idiot. That guy's an idiot. And anybody who supports him, I'm sorry, you're an idiot too. At this point, that's all I have to say, Daryl. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go on that tangent.
No,
I
no,
kind of
no.
I got a little upset. I went on a roll.
Go help yourself.
Yeah, I'm finished. I'm done. Cause it ain't, some of you dummies is still gonna support him. Ain't nothing we can say. Y'all still gonna get that idiot money. That's all right. Y'all gonna be just like the folks that support Whitney Houston and gave her all that money and kept feeding her cocaine habit until she boiled herself to death in the bathroom in a bathtub. And Larry don't realize he's in a vat right now and he's on a slow boil. And sooner or later the temperature is gonna be turned up yet again on him, and he don't even realize it. He's thinking he's getting away. He's not, because we're gonna turn up the heat on you even more. That's what you think. I got something specially planned for you, sir. Oh yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say, sir. Good night.
Be safe out there, brother.
Yeah. The benediction.
Yeah,
May the
because
Lord watch between me and thee.
we absent.
One from another, brother. I'll talk to y'all soon. Moderators, pay attention to some of these people in the chat. They think they slick. I know who some of you are. You don't think we know. Oh, I know who some of you are. You think you slick. I love how people are in the internet. They think they real slick. Uh-huh. They real slick. They think they real slick.
Um,
Oh my goodness.
I just
That's
want
all
to
I
say,
got.
I want to say this to on that vein before you leave. I know I joke a lot, and I know some people. You know, I say I love liquor and cigars and the porn and all the stuff I joke, and we make the jokes about, you know, freaky dicky stuff and all that. But I was born at night. Clara Moore had me at 2:47 in the morning. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. So the trick of the devil is when people who specialize in exploiting weaknesses of another person and using it to weaponize against you, and when they perceive a weakness, they try to, like, if your weakness is alcohol, they put a lot of alcohol in your way, in your path. If it's drugs, they put drugs around. If it's sex, they whatever kind of sex you like, they make sure it's freely available to you. And then they try to be slick with it, and you get caught up, and then they come try to either swoop in and save the day, and now you're beholden to them and indebted to them, or they hold it over your head to blackmail and extort you. Let me tell you a little something. I've been on this earth 54 years. If I make it to next month, it'll be 55. Ain't no piece of tail gonna ever sway me, bring me down. I don't care how cute you are, how cute you've been told that you are. They didn't stop making coochies when you got yours. You can't try to flirt with me and think you're going to soften me up and get my mouth to talking, or pillow talking, as they say. Ain't going to happen. I see that a mile away. So if I give you some information, and you know who I'm talking to, if I give you some information because I know you were sent and I know who sent you and for what purpose, I'm going to send you back with false information. And that, so it would behoove you not to contact me again. And you know who you are. You ain't all that. I've seen better at bus stops. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. And y'all, thank you for those that have blessed me with cash apps. I really appreciate it. God bless you. And I'm gonna go watch a good movie, and I'm gonna drift off into like a coma-like sleep. And y'all be safe, but stay tuned. There's some big things coming. And a lot of it ain't from me. That's the trip, that part. Y'all stay tuned though. It's gonna be some shocking things happen in the next couple of days. And it ain't gonna be from me. And it's gonna shock you where it come from. Good night, everybody. Good night. Praise our God. Y'all be good. Thank you so much for everything tonight.